Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about the best strategy for playing Do Tron. So if you're in the middle of this playlist, if you don't know exactly what Do Tron is, go look at the card in the top corner. I'll put a card up there so you can watch the entire playlist. I've covered in the previous videos what Do Tron is, what are the basic rules, how to play, and I've also did a video demonstrating play, but now I'm going to talk about the best strategy to help you win the most when playing Do Tron, how to win the most when playing, or how to lose the least. This is a game. You are gaming or gambling your Tron, so in the long run you're going to lose. But in the short run you can definitely have some good wins, but I'm going to show you how to lose the least or how to win the most when you're playing Do Tron. So click the link down below in the comments. If you want to start playing, you'll get to a page just like this as long as you have your Tron Link wallet connected and you are signed in. You click high-low. You put in a bet. 1500 is the max. In the next video, by the way, I'm going to teach you a strategy on how you can earn passive residual income with Do Tron without having to play all the time. So I'm going to show you that in another video. That's going to be in the next video. So be sure to subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell notification icon because you don't want to miss that. All right, so here we go. So the basic rules are this. You hit the start, the basic strategy is this. You hit start and then you make decisions once you see what the next card is. Do we go up or down? These numbers tell us what the next payoff is going to be. If we choose down, we're going to get 2,040 added right here, which isn't even, a 2x bet. If we choose up and we were to gamble it, we would get 6,120, but there's only what? 4 cards, there's queen, king, and ace, 3 cards. That could cause us to win. If we get a jack, we automatically lose if you get the same card, which stinks. So here's the basic strategy to winning the most or losing the least. If it's a 2, 3, 4, or 5, you want to always choose up. If it's ace, king, queen, or jack, always choose lower. Play in the direction of the odds. If it's 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, always just cash out. Take your winnings and run. Here's some more basic rules, by the way, right here. Always play the odds in your favor, meaning don't gamble it up. Don't say, oh, this payoff is so good, I'm just going to go for it. Don't do that, because at the end of the day, the goal is try to preserve your capital. That's the goal. And the Achilles heel to this game is you get a chance to compound, but you don't want that single bet to be at risk. Play smart. Don't look for the big payoffs. Don't be afraid to take your wins. Compound when it makes sense. Part of the advantage of this game is there are times when it's really easy to compound your earnings. You can only risk 1,500, but you potentially could compound a lot more than that. Like if we win right here, it's going to give us 2,000. And if all of a sudden we have a 2 or a 3, then we get to make another easy decision and we get to compound off that 2,000, not the 1,500 that we have here. So I'll demonstrate that for you here in a moment. Small wins are always better than big gambles. Always go for the small win. Don't be afraid to cash out. Avoid playing for jackpot. So we discussed in the previous video how to play for the jackpot. The whole purpose of that jackpot is to try to keep you flipping cards. Every time you're flipping cards, your initial bet is at risk. So keep that in mind. Don't take unnecessary gambles. Never ever play these. They're not worth the payoff. Again, it's always about trying to preserve that bet. However, using a chance to compound whenever it's realistic. So let's keep in mind. Let's just recap. Ace, king, queen, jack, always choose down. Lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, always choose higher. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, cash out. And if 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 are your first cards, that's not a bad thing, and I'll explain that here as we play. So let's just show you how this works. We're going to choose down, of course. Awesome. Now look. Now we get to choose up. It's a pretty easy decision, but these numbers are not based off the 1,500. If we keep going, we can cash this out now, but we get to make what should be a pretty easy decision based off this 2,000. So this is what I mean when I said compound when it makes sense. We will still lose if lower than a 4 comes up, but we've got pretty good odds in our favor. So let's go for it. Boom. Now we got, let's look, this is a 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, we're just going to cash out. listen, there's really good odds. 10s on a lot of times you can get tempted when there's a 10 or a 6 because you feel like, you know, it's still, the odds are still pretty good. I can choose, if it's 10, I can get any of these numbers and still be okay. But keep in mind, we don't want to, the whole goal is to not risk this bet. It looks like there's a good payoff. And if we're right, we're gonna double it. But it's not worth losing it. Because keep in mind, a lot of times your wins are small wins. So whenever you can cash out, don't hesitate. You know, that's a good chance to cash out. There we go. Let's try it one more time. See what comes up. Ace. So this is easy. It's going to be low. We're only going to get 30 trying for right, but the only thing that can cause us to lose is an ace. You're going to play that every time. Nine. Again, this is in the middle. 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. We only got 30, but take that small win. Cash it out. Let's go. Four. Okay, so we will go higher here. It can always go against us. Hopefully it doesn't. Queen. So again, queen is above a 10. Ace, king, queen, jack. We go down. Go for the small wins. Don't gamble it up. There we go. Now we got a 7. 7's right in the middle. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. We just cash out. We'll go again. Now I want a middle card to come up. It's not coming up yet. I want a middle card to come up because I want to show you something. All right, so let's go. Don't ever play for the jackpot. Again, if you wanted to play, click lower, and if you got lucky and got a 2, you would actually win the jackpot. But it's really not, it's not worth it most of the time because you're going to be losing that 1,500. That jackpot is designed to lure you to just keep playing. Always take your small bets and let those small bets stack up if at all possible. There we go. And compound when it makes sense. We've got a queen. This is an easy decision. We get to play off this 1669 instead of the 1,500. So let's go for it and hopefully it works in our favor. There's no guarantee. Let's go, come on. All right, there's a 10, and we're gonna cash that out. Take the small wins, cash out. The great thing about the small wins is Dootron, which I'm gonna cover in the next video, has one of the best reward systems of any gaming platform currently in the Dapp space, or any gaming platform that I'm aware of anywhere. I'm going to be covering that in the next video, so you don't want to miss it. Let's go one more time. I'm really wanting to get a middle card because I actually like when we start with like an 8 or a 7. I want to show you something. Oh, we got an ace. I want us to start with a middle card because I want to show you why I like that. It gives you a chance to gamble a little bit, and you're kind of forced to. So we have a jack. Let's go down. Remember our rules. If it's ace, king, queen, or jack, we go down. There we go. This is a 2. If it's 2, 3, 4, or 5, we go up. Here's the best part. If we were only playing off the 1,500, we would only get a chance to win 30. But now, because we're playing off the 2040, we get a chance to win basically another 46 instead of 30. That's why you want to compound when you can. We could get a 2. It's not likely, but it can happen. And even though there's a lot of numbers below 10's inside of our cash out zone. 6 to 10 are your cash out numbers. Just cash out. I really want to get a middle card. I want to show you kind of my strategy if we get a middle card. Okay, so we got an 8. Perfect. So an 8's dead in the middle. That's the middle card. Here's the thing though. You got a 50-50 chance and you have to make a decision. I kind of like starting with an 8, even though I can lose the 1500, I also can win 30-60. And that means that I'm going to have 30-60 over here. Hopefully, if I select above an 8, I'll end up with something like a jack, queen, king, or ace. Because then I'm going to get 30-60, and I'm going to have an easy decision to choose down. Choose up. I always choose up, by the way, because I like my balance to be higher. I like hard cards, so I just choose up or high. Hopefully I'm right. It's a 50-50 shot, and I could be wrong. Okay, so I am. So this gives me an easy decision. I could be wrong, but because normally these decisions don't pay off really well. They're the easy decisions. Remember, we're going for those small wins. But since we got this one right, we're going for this, what should be an easy win. I mean, it's a 3-1 in our favor. So we're going to go for it. And if we're right, we're going to get basically another 1,130, which is almost our minimum bet here. So let's go for it and hope we're right. So I like those middle cards when they come out first because it just gives you a chance to go for a pretty big win. Let's see if we're right. We could be wrong. Yes. So 2, 3, 4, 5. We choose up. We're at 4,000. Let's go for it. You've got to take the big wins when you can, because if you get so few chances at the big wins. So if you're familiar with blackjack, it's kind of like when you're at a blackjack table and you get a chance to double down or split. Even if there's a lot of money on the table, you have to take the double down and split whenever you can. So here we go. We're going to go for it. It's a little on the edge, but it's going to pay off well if we're right. And we were. And 10 is in our cash out zone. 6 or 10 we cash out. So here we are. We're going to cash out. Now the next video, I'm going to talk to you about how to earn a residual income in the rewards program associated with Do Tron. Again, this is a residual income that you can earn, how you can earn passive Tron, or when I say residual income, I mean Tron. You can earn passive Tron with absolutely, without having to play at all. Like you can play short sessions and then continue to earn. And I'm going to show you that in an upcoming video. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, and stay tuned for the next video. At the very end of this video, you can click on the playlist and you can watch our full playlist on how to play and how to profit from Do Tron. Thank you so much for watching.